Hi, my name is Peter and today I'll be preparing chicken drummers stuffed with minced jerk pork, served with white rice and peas and the salsa tomato mango sauce. So our ingredients are dried thyme, butter, vinegar, vegetable oil, red onion, mango and tomatoes. We have a chicken leg which we have boned, so we've made an incision down the centre of the leg and removed the bone. Once we've discarded the bone, we are left with a flat piece of chicken. Here we have the minced pork, and to this we're going to add the jerk seasoning. I like my jerk seasoning fairly mild, so I'm only going to put about a teaspoon of the jerk seasoning to roughly about 500 grams of the pork mix. This pork mix will then be laid in the boned chicken leg, which we have here. It's going to be laid in boned chicken leg and then it will be rolled, and then we can then poach it. For the rice and peas, I've taken a cup of black eyed peas. I've pre-soaked them overnight. I've then placed them into a pan of cold water and brought it up to the boil with some thyme and some coconut milk, and I've allowed that to cook for about an hour and a half or until tender. When it is almost cooked, about maybe 15 minutes from cooking, I've then added some white rice and then allowed it to cook for a further 15 minutes. The quantity is usually about 1 cup of peas to about 3 cups of rice. So now I'm going to prepare the mango and tomato salsa sauce. We've now prepared our tomato and mango salsa, which consists of diced mango, diced blanched tomatoes, diced onion, oil, vinegar, a bit of salt and pepper just for seasoning. Now we're going to commence with the chicken drummers. So we have our minced jerk pork, we have the chicken drummers here, which I'll now demonstrate how we remove the chicken bone from the drummer. Simply making this incision down the centre, running the blade along the bone to the very base of the leg, and then start cutting the flesh away from the top, being careful not to pierce the flesh. And here we have the bone exposed, and I will continue to slice through the flesh to the bottom knuckle of the bone. So the bone is now exposed. Take another knife and then simply cut away from my body to release the flesh. Cutting down the bone again. And again cutting away from me. Bone removed, and there we have a flat piece of chicken. Once the bone has been removed from the chicken flesh, all we need to then do is remove the sinew from the meat by simply running the knife down and cutting away. So we have removed the chicken bone from the chicken drummer, and we are now left with a flat piece of chicken. This is going to be stuffed, but prior to stuffing we're going to season it with salt and pepper. literally taking about a spoonful, teaspoonful of jerk minced pork, just laying it flat. And all I'm going to do is roll the meat up. Now we have both chicken drummers stuffed with the jerk minced pork, and now I'm just going to take 2 pieces of tin foil, lightly brushed with some butter, and again a bit of seasoning, and we simply place the chicken into the tin foil, rolling it nice and tight. With the ends, twist in the parcel and pinch the ends, so creating like a cylinder. And now this chicken is ready for poaching. So we've got our chicken stock in the pan. I'm just going to bring that up to a simmer. Once it starts simmering, then we'll place our 2 pieces of chicken into the pan and allow that to simmer for about 45 minutes. So now I'm going to put the chicken into our chicken stock. As I say, allow that to simmer for about 45 minutes, turning every 15 minutes. So now I'm going to add some oil and butter to the pan, to which I'll add our chicken, which we prepared earlier. Now I'm going to warm up my salsa, which I pre-prepared earlier, into the pan, and all we're going to do is gently warm that through. And to that, just add a drop more oil, just a drop. So that to simmer. And for our garnish, a bit of the chopped parsley. Just simply add a bit of colour. We can also use flat leaf parsley, coriander, but coriander gives it a bit more flavour. There we go, just chopping it there, there. And now, as you've noticed, I've removed the tin foil from the chicken just to give it that golden brown colour. I'm now slicing the chicken at an angle which will aid my presentation. I then have a nice warm plate which I place the pork and the chicken onto. And the ring that you can see also is going to aid my presentation with the steaming rice. And I'm slightly compacting it down just so that it takes the shape of the mold. And then finally, hey presto, I add my chopped parsley. And there you have it. So here we have our chicken drummers stuffed with minced jerk pork, with salsa and rice. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again next time.